Welcome to my talk today on another highly valuable tree called agarwood. Scientific name is Equilaria malaxensis. This tree produces resinous, fragrant hardwood called Agarwood Aloeswood and Eaglewood. Because of its high value, it is referred as black gold. Agarwood is also produced by some other Equilaria species, out of which four species, namely Equilaria malaxensis, Equilaria crasna, Equilaria pilaria, and Equilaria sinensis, are commercially important. Out of this again, Equilaria malaxensis is the most sought after species. It is an evergreen tree, attains a height of 15 to 40 meter and diameter of 0.6 meter to 2.5 meter with a straight bulb. Regarding distribution, it is native to India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, Laos, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. In India, it is native to northeastern states, which include Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, and Tripura. It is also found in Sikkim and West Bengal. Let us speak about its conservation status. The population of the Equilaria malaxensis has declined immensely due to overexploitation and illegal trade for its resin, so the species is now considered as critically endangered on the IUCN list. It is thought to be almost extinct in wild in India. The species has been included in Appendix 2 of CITES list since 1994 for regulation of its trade. About its uses. Generally, 10 to 20% of a log from an infected tree is used for making agarwood chips, and the remaining portion is used for oil distillation and as powder or dust. The resinous hardwood is mainly used for incense, perfume, and in medicine. Less commonly, uninfected agarwood tree is also used for carving purposes. As incense, agarwood chips are burnt to produce pleasant aroma, especially during religious occasions, and also used to make agarbattis and coils for indoor fragrance. Grated agarwood is used for cosmetic purposes, personal care products like soaps and shampoos. It is used as aromatic component in particular wine in Taiwan. In India, various grades of agarwood are separately distilled and blended to produce a final ether called miniac ether containing agar oil. Agarwood is used in Ayurvedic, Tibetan, and in traditional East Indian medical practices for treating different ailments. Young agar leaves are also used to prepare herbal tea, which has got medicinal value. Let us discuss about its present trade and trade policy. In international market, agarwood is traded as wood chips, powder, and oil. The price of agarwood and agar oil depends on their grades. In Northeast Indian market, the price of agarwood chips varies from rupees 15,000 to rupees 2.5 lakh per kg, and for top grade oil, the price ranges from rupees 5 lakh to 10 lakh per kg. While in international market, top quality agarwood oil fetches $30,000 per kg, and top quality agarwood chips cost about $10,000 per kg. In earlier days, India was the major suppliers of agarwood to international market. Now also, Northeast India continues to dominate Indian agarwood processing units, procuring raw materials locally from cultivated sources and also from other countries. Hosai in Assam plays a major role in processing, and Mumbai serves as the center of trade and export. Two major agar producing states, Assam and Tripura, have made agar promotion policies to promote agarwood cultivation, harvesting, processing, transit, and trade in sustainable way. As per these policies, actions have been taken to simplify the procedures of procuring, processing, transit, and sale of various products within India and for export subject to CITES provisions. Assam government has already taken steps to establish an international trade center at Golaghat, and Tripura government has also similar plan. Presently, Indian agarwood is largely exported to Arab countries. It is to be noted that very recently, on 29th November 2021, Government of India through DGFT notification amended policy of agar oil, agarwood chips and powder obtained from cultivated sources outside forest areas. As per this order, 25 metric ton of agarwood chips and powder and 1.5 metric ton of agarwood oil can be exported from India annually. Before applying for an export permit, the applicant needs to take a certificate of origin and a current stock certificate from the Forest Department of the concerned state. Along with these certificates and other required documents, the applicant needs to apply to the DGFT office in prescribed format. There are 24 regional offices under DGFT in different states for convenience. As example, for northeastern states, regional offices are at Guwahati and also at Kolkata. Similarly, for CITS permission, 4 regional offices are also there, located at Kolkata, New Delhi, Chennai and Mumbai. Regarding propagation and cultivation, the species prefers warm and humid climate with good rainfall ranging from 1800 mm to 3500 mm. It can be grown on wide range of soil and even in polluted soils. Well-drained soils and slopy areas are better. It requires minimum input and can be grown as intercrop. There is scope for expanding organized commercial cultivation of agarwood in other parts of India where favorable climatic conditions exist. The farmers of southern states like Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh have already introduced these species. The farmers should keep in mind that agarwood needs natural infection by fungus, or one has to try artificial induction techniques for formation of resins. Only about 7 to 10% trees produce resin naturally, except in very few areas in Assam where more or less all the trees produce resinous hardwood. Source of seeds and seedlings is also very important because some variant may be fast growing but produce less resin. The state government of Assam and Tripura in their policies have made provisions to give incentives to agarwood growers and also for establishing processing units. National Medicinal Plant Board with the help of Ayush Department is also providing subsidy to farmers in the northeastern states, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. For propagation, seeds are collected from selected mother trees in second week of June, dried in shade for 2 days for bursting to release the seeds. Seeds are sown immediately. Average germination capacity is about 65% from mother beds when seedlings attain 3 to 5 cm height. The seedlings are pricked and transplanted in 6 by 9 size or 8 by 12 size bags. When seedlings attain about 30 to 35 cm height, become ready for planting in field. Tall seedlings are better. Seedlings can be planted at 2.5 meter by 2.5 meter spacing or more depending on locality and space available. In Assam, farmers plant at closer spacing in some areas. Let us discuss about artificial agarwood induction techniques. It seems the agarwood trees produce valuable resin in hardwood as defense mechanism in response to external factors like physical injury, fungal attack, insect attack and chemical treatment. Infection by specific fungus like Pheoacrimonium parasitica, rhizopus species, is required for resin formation. In Assam and Tripura, the attack by an insect borer named Geogera conferta is required. The larvae of this insect bore into the trunk of the agar tree, move upward, making a tunnel and thus spread fungal infection to produce resin. Since less percentage of trees produce resin naturally, farmers have to depend on artificial agarwood induction techniques. Physical wounding methods like nailing, partly trunk cutting, burning, chisel drilling, bark removal, etc. are found less effective and result in poor quality resin production. Now we will discuss few efficient agar induction methods. One method is called CA kit method, in which holes are made by drilling. Small pieces of plastic pipes are put inside the holes, through which inducing chemicals are inserted. In Vietnam, this method showed record success, and it can be tried in India also. Another method is called agar kit method. It is developed in China. In this method, one small hole is drilled into the xylem of the trunk above 50 cm ground, and slowly agar inducer is injected. It is low cost and effective method. Another method is called AINM method, used in Malaysia. In this case, holes are spirally made on the trunk by drilling. Agarwood inducers are injected through a wash bottle. Fourth one is called fungal induction method, used in Vietnam with record success. In this method, fungal solution of Rhizopa species is injected into the agar tree. In India also, it seems, Rainforest Research Institute at Jorhat, Assam has developed a fungal induction method which is reported to be successful in inducing resin formation in 6 to 7 years old agar trees. In Kerala, 5-year-old tree is inoculated by pasting fungus after removal of bark. In another method, fungus along with bamboo sticks are inserted into the holes made on the trunk. So far, no well-established and feasible inducing methods are available. Care should be taken to identify infected tree for harvest. Best time for harvest is from mid-October to mid-March. Agarwood content is generally high in 15 to 20 years old trees. However, it is not the case always. In India, in situ conservation of this threatened species in forest is urgently needed for viability and continuity of agarwood industries. Appropriate actions for revival of its population in the national forest in northeastern states should be taken urgently on priority basis. Similar revival actions should be taken in other range countries also. All the stakeholders associated with agarwood trees should play proactive role to make recovery of this species from endangered status. Thanks for hearing of this long video. Please subscribe my channel if you like it.